G'day guys, Ron here from Osborne Digital Marketing. Today I'm going to show you how to audit a Google Business Profile so you can outperform your competitors and get more leads. Let's jump into it. So as you can see right behind me, I have a spreadsheet. Now this spreadsheet or checklist is made especially for you. This is a Google Business Profile audit spreadsheet. Now what you're going to be able to do is input your competitors' data, and then you're going to be able to analyze that against what you have and how your profile is performing. It's vitally important if you're looking at actually analyzing and auditing your Google Business Profile. You need to record that data and you should look to your competitors, see what they're doing so you can outperform them, because it's only with outperformance that you will outrank them. That's how this game works. You don't reinvent the wheel in Google or with SEO or anything like that. No, reinventing the wheel doesn't work in this game. You have to match what your competitors are doing and then outperform them. So this spreadsheet will be located down below. I'm going to give you a quick overview, then we'll jump straight into it, okay? So competitor category, this is where you put the competitor categories, average rating, blah, 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 all this sort of stuff along here. So you can just start to get an insight into what they have. This is all worked out as averages. So then when we come down and we input our data, we can cross-reference that and ascertain what we're doing well and where we're performing poorly and how we can get some cheap and easy wins. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So we're going to utilize HVAC. I know, tried and tested, but it just works, guys. Now, a couple of things you're going to need today is the GBP Everywhere extension. Just makes your life a little bit easier when it comes to the posting review and the audit reviews, all of this. It just makes it a little bit easier. It's free. I think you have like, I think it's like 15 extensions, tests or whatever it is. But to be completely honest, we pay for it because we deal with a ton of businesses. So my agency needs to be able to do this stuff constantly. But if you're a one-off business owner and you just want to see what your competitors are doing, it's free for, I think, 10 tests or 7 tests. I can't remember. And the other one we're going to need to utilize is Plepper. So good old Chrissy Palmer. Thanks, mate. You put me onto this. It's brilliant. It's a free extension. It just gives you a little bit more data than this one over here, but they give you data in different areas. So obviously you can just check this one out too, Plepper Chrome extension. The only thing with this is you will need to install it, upload the files as a developer. So just a little bit more work to it, but I assure you it's worth it. It's really, really worth it. So let's jump into it now. Let's start doing this audit of the Google Business Profile. So what we want to do is we've done HVAC. We're in Fort Lauderdale and we've entered in HVAC. Let's see. So let's just pretend, let's find our, let's still try and find someone a little bit local, but just ranking further down. Izzy's, yeah, that's cool. Izzy's. Oh geez, Izzy is speaking to me for some reason. Yeah, all right. Let's help him out. Let's do Izzy. Probably the Izzy Xalia is just ringing out at me, but oh, he's a bit far out actually. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to go with high grade. Sorry guys, but I'm trying to keep it sort of central to like where we're located down in Los Alamos. So just trying to keep it centralized more so into that Fort Lauderdale area. All right. So they don't have a website, so let's just grab, yeah, these guys are closer. Let's grab Paradise Plumbing and Air Conditioning. Okay, so they provide HVAC and ducts. Okay, yeah, let's grab these guys. So, actually, maybe because they're just targeting plumbing, AC, and the reason, sorry guys, sorry I'm bouncing around a little bit, but I'm just trying to find the perfect person because obviously, these guys are just plumbers. They're not trying to optimize necessarily for HVAC stuff. So, of course, they're going to be lower down. I want to give you a great example. If you were a HVAC guy, what you would need to do. So, yeah, let me grab this guy because I think his main category should be HVAC. Yeah, it is. The other one's going to be plumber. So, it's not really relevant to be like, oh, do this and, you know, you'll get ranking. You're not going to learn anything. All right, cool. Yeah, let's grab these guys. Let's do this. Sick. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to grab our guy right here. Let's just put it into the checklist. Now you can put in the name, domain, everything like that they have, but I'm just putting this in there. So you can put in information here. Now, all the tools and extensions I talk about, guys, that's all going to be listed down below. Don't stress. And as you can see to the right here, you have a ton of stuff over here. So you want SEMrush, Rank Math, Pop, Schema Validator. I've put all of this in here just in case, like, because this is a massive checklist. There's a ton of data in here for you to utilize and run away. It's not only for an audit of a Google Business Profile. All right. So now that we've got Izzy, let's scroll up to the number 1, 2, and 3. In this scenario, you can put in as many as you want. In a competitive thing like this, I would analyze 5 people. Definitely, this is super competitive HVAC. So analyze 5. If you're in a not so competitive, top 3, have a look at that. So we'll just grab the top couple this morning. 1, 2, yeah, they're not. Let's grab these guys. These guys are the number 1 organics. And they don't even have a location, and they're ranking number 1. Solid, boys. Solid. So let's grab them. Let's put them in here. So as you can see, I'm just inputting their information right here, inputting their data, and let's go across. So let's go back. So categories. Okay, these are all the categories they've got. They've got in total 3 of them. Let's grab everyone they've got. Grab that. Chuck that over here. Categories. And there was 3 in total. Now, sometimes you'll have like a massive long string, but don't worry, guys. As soon as you put in a number or anything there, it'll figure it all out. Now you'll start to see this green line changing. So what this is this is averages. So this is quite important because it'll help give you a bit of an understanding, and I'll break it down later. But let's just scroll across a little bit. So average rating, total reviews. Let's check that out. So average rating is 4.3 and 61 reviews. Okay, average 4.3 and 61. Total posts, we'll grab that in a second, guys, but let me just go across and grab the other stuff off Plepper first, because it's just easier going from one to another compared to this one. So let's just grab everything off Plepper first. So images. Why is it not showing your images? That's interesting. Okay, it should actually show how many images they have, but it's not showing them for some reason. Huh. Maybe let's close this. That's interesting. Maybe it's AirPros. That's very bizarre. Ever since like Google released this update, guys, there's going to be some funky things happen. These 2 extensions haven't been working as good as they should because of this. Like it's after the helpful content update, and they're doing funky stuff to their maps because they don't like guys like us going in there and mucking with things. So yeah, that's interesting. Like we can't even see, it's not even picking up their pictures. Okay, let's have a look. We might be able to do it with normally you'll have an image. Let me show you so you understand what's going on. Because it should say, Plepper should drop out a thing of, yeah, see this one right here? Image count 3. That's telling you how many images there actually are. Okay, but for some reason our other ones, does this have an address? Maybe it's because Google, like they don't have an address. Damn, that's very interesting, eh? Very interesting, yes. Okay, so I've got no pictures, but they've got products and other pictures of, and you can see the pictures right here. That's so weird. Okay, I think Plepper's just having a day off, guys. I think it's like Labor Day weekend. I'm packing it in, Ronnie. All right, let's do a basic audit then with this thing, and we'll see if we can get some insights. Yeah, business claimed, of course. I don't think this shows pictures. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay, so that is very, very interesting, guys. And that's the thing. Like, this is a good learning experience for you because this is what happens with tools. Like, this is what happens. You'll be like, oh, okay, everything's working, everything's fine, but your tools are good, but they don't always work. So it's very important. Like, they've got a ton of images. Ton. Like, maybe they've got so many images, they've actually maxed out Plepper. That'd be a first. This would be the first time I've ever seen that. Okay. Yeah, there's so many images. I reckon that's what it is. I reckon they're like, yeah, no. Labor Day weekend, I'm not counting that. So they got a heap of images. So let's just put in like images like that look like 100 plus. I'm just going to be out there and just say at least 50-ish. Like that's maybe being a little bit generous, but let's say 50, at least 50. But then again, like Plepper will normally show like hundreds. Some businesses will be in the hundreds of pictures. So yeah, I just think maybe Plepper's just having a long weekend. Let me see if we export the data. Let's maybe see if we can get it. Verified. Yep. Export date. Nah, she's photo. It's saying 0 photos. That's very, very interesting. I don't know. That's just yeah, it's just a tool not working, guys. That's why this stuff's important. But when you're having a look at this stuff, you want to ensure that you're checking all of this information out and you're actually seeing how many pictures that they have. So you could go in there and count, but as you can see, there's a lot. Like we scrolled through, there's a lot of them. So I'd just be putting down 50 for this point in time. Let's have a look at their Q&A. Q&A is always good. So they don't have any Q&A. Okay. Okay, nothing. No Q&A. It's interesting. 0. So we go over here. 0. No Q&A. I don't like this. Products. So this is very important. As you can see, these guys are displaying products. So you can view all of their products. Or what you can do is, again, sometimes Plepper displays this stuff, but it's not. So if you want, you've got it structured. Air conditioners from product posts. So they've got a heap. Yeah, they've got a heap going on. So let's have a look. Because you want to ascertain how much stuff they've got going on. So you've got 4, 8, 12, 16. Wow. 20, 24. So currently at 24, 26. Okay, so they've got 26 products listed. All right, so 26 products listed. Now, depending upon where you are in the world, what's going on with Google at this point in time, I just want to give you a little bit of an FYI. Sometimes you'll see products, sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll see the services, but you can see them always on your phone. So don't stress if you can't see the services or products. So I don't believe I could see their services, but I assure you they have them. Yep, no services. Yeah, no services. Yeah, that's interesting. They've got that, but yeah, so I can't see their services, which they definitely would have. So what you want to do is you can send it to your phone and you can actually check it out on your phone, and it will like display the information up, and then you can run with it that way. But when you're just looking like I am, it should be similar to the product. You should be able to see services, but they're not there. So Google's been funny. Like I just showed you, this thing's not working because of all of Google's recent updates. You know, when you watch this in a month or two's time, hopefully these guys have updated their stuff and it's running a lot smoother. But for the time being, it is what it is, guys. But this is how you do, I guess you would say, hardcore SEO or organic SEO. So you're learning. But what we want to then do from there, so we can't see the services. In this situation, I'm just going to guess, and I'm just going to say 3. Okay, so I'm just guessing. I haven't looked at my phone, but you send it to your phone, you can check it out and do it that way. I'm just not going to waste your time. Now, total posts. This is what we want to look at. Okay, so let's go and have a look at their posts. So we're reviewing their post. We're seeing what's going on, how many posts they've got, how often they post. Very, very, very important. Like I was just saying before, don't try and reinvent the wheel. Keep it simple, okay? If Google's rewarding these guys, do exactly what they're doing, but more, outperform them. So let's see, this should be running. It's not running. Okay, awesome. See, I probably should have waited a couple of months, guys, to maybe make these videos, because yeah, like these tools are not, like, they're just not, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't, maybe it's my spoofer, like HVAC. I don't know, like it's, yeah, it's not giving me the results that I want to see, which is quite painful, and I apologize. You know, I always try to make awesome videos for you, but hey, this is just technology and this is SEO. This is what happens sometimes. Stuff just doesn't work. Okay, finally worked. All right, maybe it's the spoofer, but yeah. So check this out. So total number of posts analyzed, there's last 30 posts. So there's obviously a lot of posts. So you can see average number of words per post as well. Important, but not so much. Average number of total number of posts with images, 30. Total number of posts with links, 7. And then post frequency. This is the biggest one that you've got to look at, is a post frequency. So they're posting every day, basically every single day they're posting. So that is crazy. All right, so we want to go across here. We're going to go total posts. They've got 30 of them on there. Probably should, how often did they post? Like post, frequency. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Frequency, yeah. Let's roll with that. Post frequency. Sure, that's right. Okay, let's roll this across. Drag that over there. So they're doing it I think it was 3. So one every and let me just pretty this up, guys, so it's a bit better for you. Yeah, 1.3. Okay, that's a little bit weird. Why is everything in this text not working? All right, that's better. So yeah, 1.3, like that's on average. Like that's pretty hectic. All right, so we looked at them. Let's go to the next guy. So let's go Nationwide HVAC Corp. So these guys are, again, massive. So the same process. Remember, when it's competitive, more reviews. You want to look at everyone else. So, okay, let's do this. So let's grab, whoop. Just going to screw it up a little bit, my bad. Let's grab these guys. So you just simply follow the bouncing ball every single time. So the same stuff, guys, because after this, we'll audit our profile and I'll show you exactly what you need to look at and how you would actually create an effective SEO campaign for your Google business profile. So let's go back here. All right, so they've just got air conditioning contractor. So just the one category. And it's kind of cool having the other tools too, because you can just cross it, like cross-reference, to ensure that like what you're doing is spot on. Because sometimes you'll find that, yeah, that things go a little bit funky. So as an example, like this one category over here, one category over here, it's okay. Now I haven't found that these tools like collide, but you know, it could happen. 4.3 and 190 reviews. It's a lot. 4.3 and 190 reviews. Total posts, we'll do that in a bit. I believe they had 3 images. I'm just going off my memory here, guys. What pleasure was that? Yeah, 3 images. Let's look at the Q&As. They have 3 Q&As. So Q&As are just here. This is important. Looking at the Q&As, like that's a great place to have some cheeky wins. It's a great place because it's activity, and the other thing like with it is you're showing Google, like you're doing a bit of a FAQ sort of style thing. So actual people would be like, oh, how much do you charge to come out and repair my air conditioning unit? Average price is around 170. Well, that's good information to know. So it not only is rewarded by Google, but it actually helps with the customers and conversion rates as well. I don't know why that just changed back, but as you do. Everything and everyone knows it's a long weekend. That's why. Products. Okay, so let's just see how many products these guys have. Nothing. Looks like a zilch. Like I said, go to your phone and check it out just to be sure, because like I was saying just previously, I might not be able to see it just because of Google being Google, like Google doing Google. So that's important to remember, guys. Just double check on your phone. I'm just showing you examples, so I'm just sort of teaching you on what you would do. But I can't see any services. But yeah, just send it to your phone like this and you'll see. And you'll see. It might even, let me do it right now. I'll show you guys. I'll show you. Well, I'll try to show you anyway. Okay. Yeah, well, I can't. So they obviously might not be able to see that or not. But they don't have any services, but like up the top here. So this like top section up here, you click on like the tabs and they'll have like services and products, but that's how you can just double check. But right now I'm seeing as Zilcho. So let's put 0. I saw no services, and let's audit their profile now for posting. So let's check out their posts. Let's do that. Okay, so this is, you got to leave your page open when the GMB audit everywhere, when that's running. Don't be like this. I'm so sorry, guys. It's not the best, but this is a real world example. This is what you're gonna face. Like the tools, especially free tools, and like this is a cheap thing. Might not actually be like legitimately might be no post. Let me just check on my phone to confirm it, because that's how you can definitely confirm it. There's nothing on my phone, then there's no post. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, so this is the profile here, and you can see the 3 images, and I can't see any posts on there. So, oh, there's the services now. Okay, sick. Now the services. Yeah, so it's getting really bizarre. So sometimes you'll see the services. I don't know if you can see it, but up the top, like right here, you can click across and it'll show the services where it's the call, save, share. But for me to access like that stuff, I had to click on see all, and then I scrolled across and went to services. And now I can see like there's probably about 1, 2, 3, like I'd say 15 services on there. So that's something that you do like want to record. You would want to put in that there's like 15 services as an example. Like this stuff is important, and you do need to go to that extent. But like I'm saying before, it's just I can't. So, but that's how you would do it. So check the products on your phone and check it on the SERP, because like I just showed you, I'm being lied to in Google. Google's not telling me the truth. I have to look at it on my phone to get the truth, and it's important to do some digging. Frequency, let's have a look. I didn't see any posts, so that's actually accurate, but let me just double and triple check, because I like double and triple checking in SEO, guys. I've just proven to you about 5 different times why it's important to look at. So that's pretty much it. Now what we'll do is we'll grab my profile. So we grab Iggy's. So what we want to do is we want to review the keyword in the SERP. We've already done that. We typed in HVAC. Let's go find Iggy. Iggy's, whatever it is, Izzy Iggs. Izzy, where are you, mate? Izzy's gone. Izzy's knocked off. He has finished for the day. Where are you, Izzy? There he is. No, he's come back on. Okay, cool. You just had to go out a bit further. So now we want to look at Izzy. Let's see what Izzy's doing. So this is in the scenario that it's you. This is your business. Izzy is you. So you would look at your categories. You've got one category and this is what it is. Okay, so you've got the one. Coming back over, you should know what your category is. Yep, so average reviews. Oh, I think I jumped the gun on category. Oh, my bad, sorry guys. Do we put, no, okay. Let me just do a little bit of shifting here. So category, let's do, there's only one, and this is the type. So that's what we've got. So we can just have a quick look and see if it matches across what we've got. We've got one, average is 2. Okay, that's what we're looking at. That's what this is about. And you guys can see all this all right? Yep, beautiful. So then let's just, grid results. I'm not doing the grid results, guys, because it's like if you want to audit a Google business profile. Yeah, no, all right, let's do it. Talk myself into it. Let's grab his name again. So Izzy's Air Solutions. Okay, so when you do your Google business profile, like you don't need to do this unless you're being crazy serious. So if you're looking to go down the path of strong Google business profile auditing, let's say you're either an SEO tech, like beginner SEO, or you are an actual business owner and you want to ascertain what's going on around you, you can go, yep, search that one. Okay, search. This will give you a grid. So each dot is basically a location where someone's standing. So let's say I was standing down here in Hollywood, wherever it is, yeah, down here in Hollywood, and I was standing there with my mobile device and I was like, let's say HVAC, because that's what the keyword that we're going after. Let's say I typed in HVAC. Whatever is displayed, and I'm not going to do a massive, let's do a little bit less. Or not? No, it's too small. Let's do 5 maybe. So 5 mile radius. Yeah, that's big enough. Yeah. Okay, 5 mile. And let me just do a 5 because I'm obviously paying for the credits. Actually, I might just drop it down as 3x3. No, 5. 5 is more valuable for you, so I'll do that for you. So each dot is going to change to a number for wherever you rank. If someone was standing there with a mobile device, it would show what you're ranking for, where you are on the Google Maps results. So we'll just wait for results. So that's running right now. In the center, that's our location. Okay, so we're doing the grid. That's what we're doing right now. You can come back over here. So we've done that, and we're doing the grid right now. Category is done. Now, average rating. So what's Iggy's average rating? Average rating in total reviews. He's 5 and 40 reviews. Well done, Izzy. Good work, mate. He is 40 reviews, and he is 5 average rating. Now let's check out Izzy's post. See if he's got anything going on with posts. Yes, he does. So as you can see, this is post. This should show up in our tool. Okay, cool bananas. I will just skip that because obviously we've got to activate the other tool. Don't want to do that while this one's running. It'll slow everything down. 47 images. So let's input that. Let's go. Oops. Images. 47. Sick. Now, does Izzy, how many Q&As do you have, Izzy? None. Zilcho. Okay, so we might want to match 0. Let me move this stuff down because this is a reminder for you guys. I put phone here just in case it's a reminder. You're like, oh, I see no products or services. Double check on your phone. At this point in time that we're in 2022, this is how Google's playing their game. They don't want people to, like us, to be able to go away and get this information easily. They want to hide everything. So because they know SEOs don't use their mobile phones, so let's just hide it from them and make it harder. So let's see how many products Izzy has. All right, let's view all of his products. Okay. Look like these are just, yeah, he's only got 4. Okay. He's only got 4 products. Now, services, I want to check out how Izzy's services are, so I'm going to send him to my phone because I cannot see that any. No, same thing. Like, same thing, guys. It's, you know, normally you'd have it, or you'd have additional information, but Google's been Google. So let me check that out, because I sort of want to walk you through how I would go about this and how I'm going about this right now. So yeah, same thing. So his profile's up on my phone. Now I'm just going to go down to see all. I'm clicking on see all. So see all, then you'll get more data. I'm sorry if you can't see that, but then I can scroll across to services. So let me try and get the camera. There you go, guys. So that's services. I can see the list of his services right there. So he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he's got 9. So he's got 9. So this is what you would have to do. Like, this is how you have to go about it. And then let's have a look at the total posts. Okay. So I apologize. This video sort of stretched on a little bit longer than it probably should have, but this is why we charge the big bucks, because this is how much work just goes into actually reviewing a profile and actually reviewing, just trying to figure out what you even need to dominate in your game. That's SEO is getting harder and harder and harder. And some people are, you know, I do have clients quite often ask me, they think that it's just going to be $500 one off and then away you go. It's fixed forever. It's not how it works. If you're sitting in those top positions, you're making a lot of money. You will get a lot of calls, especially for this. So you do have to pay the big bucks to actually achieve better results nowadays. So Izzy has a total of 4 posts, but he's posting every 40 days. That's bad. Yep, that's bad. Okay, so 4 posts in totals, 40. Let's chuck that in. Might need to add that in here. So let's do, he only has 4 posts. Post frequency. Let me just grab, let me copy this and let me insert row above and paste. So let me go post frequency, just so it's in here. Sorry guys, I tried to copy and paste like what we've got, what we use, but it's got a lot of sensitive stuff on it and I don't like showing that. I've worked hard to build that stuff, so this is more than enough. This is more than what you need. So every like 40 days, let's just leave it at that. Okay, so now what we want to do, you can go through and obviously tick all this stuff off if you want. That's why it's got the cool little check marks there, just so you're moving along. This one's not obviously working for some reason. Okay. Let me change that. So to, that was grid search. So yeah, awesome. There we go, fixed now. All right, so grid result should be done. So this is the grid result. So let me move my head out of the way. So as you can see where we are here, we're number 1. So if you're standing right here and you searched HVAC, boom, Izzy, well done, mate, you're number 1. But if we're over here, if we're out Sunrise Way, not good, Izzy. It's not a good story for you, mate. So yeah, down past Fort Lauderdale, just heading down to the airport. That's we're not getting any calls from that direction, that's for sure. So there's a lot that needs to be done for Izzy. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. So that's important, and why this helps you figure out what exactly you need to do, how challenging that's actually going to be. But seeing this, it gives me a bit of hope. I don't think Izzy is something that's too far gone. But now we know we can improve that. Why? because we have all of this data. So what you do now, so what if I was Izzy, this is exactly what I would be doing. I'd be like, okay, so the average is two categories. Do I need 2 categories? Nah, probably not. Next one. Okay, so my average rating needs to be at least 4.3. What's my average rating? 5. Beautiful. Got them beat there. Okay, so average, I need 125 reviews. I haven't got them beat there. Now, I know these numbers are skewed, guys, so don't sit there and cuss me out for that. I'm just showing you that these numbers are how you'll go about it. So once you've put in your 5 competitors and you're looking at your business, because I'm trying to wrap this up for you instead of it being a massively long video. So immediately, need more reviews. Boom, that's how you figure it out. This is why this is how you go about, this is how to audit a Google Business Profile. This is how to audit a Google Business Profile. So post, again, I know there's a bit of a discrepancy with the competitors, but just for argument's sake, guys, please don't hound me with those emails. I'm trying to do my best and just show you how to do an audit. So posts, we're doing 4, average is 15, need more posts. This is how you do it. It's like, okay, well, this is what needs to be done. Total images, how many images do we have? We have 47, average is 26. Okay, beautiful, we're okay there. Can't go wrong with having too many images on your profile. Q&A, 1.5, what do we have Q&A? We have zilch. We need a couple of Q&As. So we need more. We need people, friends, family to write in some Q&As, we'll write in some questions and we'll answer them. How many products? What's the average products? Let's check that out. Okay, 13. We have 4. Now, don't go being spammy. If you do only legitimately have 4 products to offer, don't go in there and like be spammy with it. Create something like their competitor did, this guy, Air Pros. Like those guys, what they did is they had air conditioning units like Izzy, but what Izzy can do is break them all apart and say, we sell this unit, this unit, this unit, this unit, that unit. Like what they've done. That's how we could juice up his product page. And that's what you could do as well. And services. So services, same thing. You want to have a look, like it's 9, we've got 9. What's the average? Average is 9. Okay, we're okay there. And again, you have to look at your phone and check that out. Post frequency is basically like 1 a day, realistically, what it's saying. But what is that post frequency? Like we're doing 1 every 40 days. So we need to post more often. So post more often. So that's something that needs to be done. But immediately after you've audited your Google Business Profile after you've audited the competitor Google Business Profiles, and after you've audited your Google Business Profile, you can actually understand where your weaknesses are. Now, a little extra tip I'm going to show you that you should utilize if you're serious about your SEO is let's go back into here. Now, let's go back up to our main competitor. Scroll all the way back up. No, changed because I zoomed out. Of course it did. Okay, it zoomed out. So when I zoomed out, I lost everything. So Air Pros are doing well in the closer area. When I zoom out, they're not doing so well. Again, that's what you've got to look at. As soon as I start zooming out, different weightings start going different ways. As soon as I start zooming back into the office near Los Alamos, then it'll be picked up more. But let's just utilize, Izzy's got enough reviews, but what you can do is click on Review Audit. Now, do this on your competitors and do this on yourself, because we've shown in our testing that Google does reward keywords within the reviews. So what we're doing right now, or what the tool's doing right now, is it's actually looking at these reviews, ascertaining what keywords people are using consistently. So it's very, very cool. Now you can do it like for free. I need to leave this thing open because I stay on this tab to continue the process. So that's what's happening right now. But you can start to see it's 40 reviews, 5 average review ratings. Check all that out. But down here, this is what we're really looking at. AC mentioned 23 times. Izzy mentioned 22 times. More 13. Air, system, company, service. These are great things that you can give to your people that you work with and say, hey, mention AC, please. So if I was a competitor of Izzy in this scenario, I want to get to where Izzy's currently ranking. I would look at Izzy's profile and go, okay, so Izzy's using AC. I've got to make sure when I've just finished with a client, I get a review and I say, please, it really helps us out if you mention AC in your review. Same with air, same with system, company. If Google starts to see this, it will also boost you up as well. When it comes to your Google business profile, when you're doing an audit and when you're trying to rank a Google business profile, every little thing matters. So this is a great cheeky little trick that will help you achieve more. Getting reviews is very important. If you want to watch a video that I created on how to get more reviews, I'll link that up above. Check that out. Valuable video. But that's pretty much it. That's how to do an audit of a Google business profile. Grab this link. I'll make sure that it's down below so you can grab this free spreadsheet that covers a ton of things. Very, very valuable. Make sure that you always map yourself against your competitors. There's no point in auditing your profile just by itself because you might think it looks really good, but Google might think it's atrocious. You do not want to try and reinvent the wheel with SEO. I can't stress that enough. See what your competitors are doing. See what they're getting rewarded for. Match what they're doing and do more. And I promise you that will end up in results for your Google business profile. I hope I've answered the question of how to do an audit of a Google business profile. If I have, make sure you hit that like button. Have a lovely day. Cheers.